Meghan and Harry's sadness at the royal family is revealed in the text. The Duchess of Sussex's texts and emails were released by a London court on Friday. Meghan said Prince Harry faced constant berating from members of the royal family over her relationship with her father. According to texts and emails released by London's Court of Appeal on Friday, the messages were released as a result of her lawsuit against Associated Newspapers Limited, publisher of Mail Online and the Mail on Sunday. In the messages, Meghan told her former communications chief Jason North about her plans to pen a note to her father, Thomas Markle, who gave media interviews about his daughter after he pulled out of attending her May 2018 wedding. The catalyst for my doing this is seeing how much pain this is causing Meghan said via text in August 2018, using her pet name for Prince Harry. Even after a week with his dad, Prince Charles, and endlessly explaining the situation, his family seemed to forget the context and revert to "Can't she just go and see him and make this stop?" The Duchess of Sussex continued, "They fundamentally don't understand, so at least by writing will be able to say to his family. She wrote him a letter and he is still doing it. By taking this form of action I protect my husband from this constant berating. And while unlike me perhaps it will give my father a moment to pause." Meghan added in the text, "Obviously everything I have drafted is with the understanding that it could be leaked, so I have been meticulous in my word choice." She also discussed handwriting the letter with few paragraph breaks and numbered pages so it couldn't be easily manipulated. Meghan also discussed the decision to pen the handwritten note to Daddy. "Given I've only ever called him Daddy, it makes sense to open as such, despite him being less than paternal. And in the unfortunate event that it leaked it would pull at the heartstrings," she wrote. In February, a British judge granted summary judgment in Meghan's favour over 5 articles published by Associated Newspapers Limited that reproduced parts of a handwritten letter she sent her father following her royal wedding to Prince Harry. On the same day, lawyers for the Mail on Sunday's publishers appeared before the UK Court of Appeal this week to challenge her privacy and copyright infringement case win. Meghan joined the New York Times Dialogue Online Summit in New York City. "In terms of this appeal, I won the case, and this issue, frankly, has been going on when I had no children at all. I now have 2 children, as you know," she told host Andrew Ross Sorkin when asked about the appeal case. "It's an arduous process. But again, it's just me standing up for what's right, be it in this case or in the case for economic and professional parity we are talking about today." Meghan continued. "At a certain point, no matter how difficult it is, you know the difference between right and wrong. You must stand up for what's right, and that's what I'm doing." Meghan apologized to the court for forgetting about communications with North, in which she authorized him to speak to the authors of the biography Finding Freedom. "I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court," she said. The text message exchanges released by the Court of Appeal also show that Meghan's former communications secretary had her saved in his phone under the name Dilly. When the Duchess of Sussex won a high-profile legal battle with the publishers of the Mail on Sunday earlier this year, after they published parts of a letter she wrote to her father, she issued a statement saying she hoped it set a legal precedent that you cannot take somebody's privacy and exploit it in a privacy case. However, for the past 3 days the Court of Appeal has been hearing Associated Newspapers Limited's bid to overturn that judgment, which has involved significant new personal information being put into the public domain. Meghan's text message exchanges with her former communications secretary Jason North were released by the court today, after they featured in a witness statement by Mr. North that the newspaper group is hoping used as new evidence, featuring her thoughts as she drafted the letter to Thomas Markle. The messages reveal Meghan's frustrations at the royal family's reaction to him talking to the media. She refers to Harry receiving constant berating over the situation. The message exchanges also show that Meghan drafted the letter with the understanding that it could be leaked, and considered how calling Mr. Markle Daddy would pull at the heartstrings in the unfortunate event it was made public. Mr. North responded by praising her efforts as very strong, enough emotion to be authentic, but all in a resigned sadness rather than anger. The messages show that he also advised her to address in some way Mr. Markle's heart attack, to which Meghan responded, "That's a very valid point. We'll redraft one page and try to fit it in. It was announced that Meghan had launched the civil case against Associated Newspapers Limited in October 2019, as she and Harry ended a royal tour of South Africa. She was awarded a summary judgment in February this year by High Court Judge Lord Justice Warby. A witness statement from ANL's lawyer Keith Mathieson said that, following the summary judgment in Meghan's favour, the publisher was contacted by a source who said that Mr. North now regretted not providing a witness statement to us. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.